Good afternoon, everyone. Carrie and I, on behalf of the board of Pets Alive, the staff, and the wonderful volunteers that do the actual work around here, welcome you to this special event. We're here today to celebrate someone who is an honor to their species, someone who has done a whole bunch of extraordinary and magic things, someone who saved a sanctuary, someone who's had songs written about him, someone who has done a tremendous amount of good towards saving animals by saving Pets Alive. When you save Pets Alive, you gave us the ability to save other sanctuaries and organizations which saved other animals. I'm talking, of course, about Tyler Thomas. And, of course, Tyler would not be Tyler Thomas if he wasn't a Thomas. So we're here also to honor Rob and Marisol. Animal rescue can be tough. It can be a meat grinder sometimes. And you have to remember that every animal you rescue is part of the whole equation. You have to look at animals one at a time. For that reason, we created the Starfish Award. Everybody knows the starfish story. There was a young man on the beach picking up starfish and throwing them back into the water, starfish that had walked up on shore, and there were starfish all over the beach. And someone walked up and said, "Well, what are you doing?" And he said, "Well, I'm taking these starfish and throwing them back in the water." And the other person said, "What are you, crazy? There's a million starfish here. How's that going to make any difference?" And he said, "Well, it makes a difference to that starfish." And that's what this is all about. Sidewalk Angels is a wonderful organization that believes in grassroots, believes that it's one animal at a time, one person at a time. And the success we've had because of them is all around you. Carrie's going to tell you a lot more about that, but in the meantime, Rob and Marisol, I'd like to present you with the Pets Alive Starfish Award. See, I told you it was real. Please, keep rolling.
This is cooler than a Grammy. It's funny. I think because of what I do, we get a lot of credit, and I think that we deserve a little credit. But I don't want to hurt myself, pat myself on the back for it. When I look out and we come here all the time and we see Carrie and Matt, and it's selfless, and it's days and nights, and it's nonstop, and it's like literally, it's an emotional thing, and it gets to them at their core, and you watch them go through it every day, and you watch them do whatever they can, and this is really about making more space so that we can take more animals into this place. When you have a no-kill shelter, space is key, because the whole idea is that, if they don't all get adopted, they're still going to have a wonderful life. Like, we always look at it like we never rescued Tyler, and we didn't rescue Ollie from Pets Alive. Pets Alive rescued Ollie and Tyler, and then we adopted them from Pets Alive. But once animals are here, they don't need to be rescued anymore. They're at a place where they're going to live out a long life. People are going to take care of them. It shouldn't stop you from wanting to adopt them. So you should come here, and if you have one dog, you should have two, because they always need a friend. And cats too. And horses, cows, whatever you got. But our life was changed a long time ago when we adopted Tyler. It was, we were young and didn't even know if we had the responsibility that it takes to raise an animal and to take care of another living thing. And most people that have adopted animals know that you don't adopt them; they just pick you. Like, we walked in and we were like, "Oh shit, that's our dog," and we took him home, and it literally changed our life. And I think that everybody here is here because they understand what that means, and a lot of people on the other side of the fence don't understand what that means. That to have an animal mean that much to you, and to lose an animal for it to really mean that much to you, and for it to put you in a spin. But it did for us. And then, a few months later, when we thought we were never going to ever adopt another dog, Manos Papatas got together with Sidewalk Angels and told us about Dead Dog Beach in Puerto Rico, where unfortunately people have used dog for sport, and on top of now trying to work and change the laws there so that we actually have some animal abuse laws in place, It was about just rescuing those dogs and bringing as many of them as we could here, and we got Ollie, and so now we have another member of our family that I don't know that, what we would do without. So I mean, for this, and just for the ability to be able to be a part of something bigger than myself, and a part of something that makes me feel good every day when I see Maggie's new parents, and when I think about the love that Maggie's going to have and how much fun they're going to have having it. That to me is one of the greatest loves in the world. So thank you guys so much for all of your help. Thank you for all of the support. And Molly, thanks you too.
Thanks, Rob. Couldn't have said it better. It was awesome.